A lot of people have clearly been paid because I've had a lot of sales all of a sudden. Around this time of month, it's when you start getting a lot of sales. And I've had three on Depop, four on Vinted, and 8 sales on eBay, which ain't bad. So today's video, it's going to be a sales video. Let's jump straight into it. Okay, people, we're going to try a new camera angle for these sales. So let me know if you prefer this angle or the other angle where you just get the white wall as the background. But I thought we'll switch it up and try a new one. So we'll start with the Depop sales. Start with Depop sales. You can clearly tell it's been people's payday because I just got like £200 worth of sales like overnight, plus more. But literally, I woke up and had like £200 worth of sales. So it's people's paydays clearly. First on Depop, Timberland shirt sold for £11. Now this shirt, I got a bundle of about 5 items on Vinted. Made a little bundle. I found someone selling like barber shirts and Timberland shirts, and they had I think they had a 40% discount on their Vinted page. So I bought 5 of them. I think it worked out about £14 for the lot. So I took one of them, this one, listed it by itself on Depop and other sites, but I sold on Depop. And then the other 4 I sold on Tilt. But I listed one myself just to guarantee the money back. So it's basically got the money back and all the rest were profit on Tilt. So yeah, I think it worked out like £2 something for this shirt, which ain't bad. All right, where am I going to put this stuff? Now I've rearranged where I'm doing things. Okay, there's that one. Then we have a pair of shorts. I picked these up for £4. They're a nice pair of Adidas shorts. So £4, and they sold for £14. Luckily on Depop there isn't really many fees. There's a tiny fee. I think it's like 3% or something like that. I can't really work out the percentage. It always seems like a really random percentage, but it's always really low. So yeah, £14 on that one. And then this one, this is something I got completely for free because I used some credit I had on Fleek. And it is a Dickies workwear jacket. Got it completely for free. Sold it for £23 on Depop. Sold another one of these as well. I think I got another one in a pile on eBay. And on eBay I sold it for even more than that. So that's all of Depop. Then on Vinted we have 4 sales. They're all t-shirts, all little t-shirts. Start with a cheap one. We got a nice, simple North Face t-shirt, graphic on the back. I paid 50p for this. I got a bundle on Fleek. I used some credit and then put a little bit of money towards it myself. The money I put towards it was only about 50p per item, so that technically cost me 50 pence. Sold for £6. Had a few marks, so I was only aiming low. I listed it quite cheaply just to get it gone. Now this t-shirt, I didn't want to sell this one. It's so nice. It's a vintage 90s Nike t-shirt. It looks so nice. This pattern on here is like felt. It was just so nice. I wanted to keep it. I even priced it up to try and see if people wouldn't buy it, so I'd have a reason to keep it. But it didn't work. Someone sent me an offer of 22 quid, and I was just like, oh, gotta take it. 22 quid. I paid £6 for that. It has some tiny marks on it, but considering it's from the 90s, it was in fantastic condition. Then, okay, we have 2 more. We have a Folk, lovely Folk, sells so well. I believe I paid about a £5 on Vinted for this. I believe I bought 2 Folk shirts on Vinted, and with the buyer's fee and the postage, it all came to about £10 something. So £5 something each, and this one sold for £18. So even a simple t-shirt like this, it just looks so simple, but because it's Folk, it sells really well. And then the last Vinted sale we have sold for £8. It's this South Pole t-shirt. I never even heard of the brand South Pole, but this is another t-shirt from that t-shirt bundle that I paid like 50p per t-shirt for. And it had a couple of these South Pole t-shirts, and now they both sold. That's another brand to look out for. So South Pole. This one did have a fair few marks though, so that's why I sold it for only £8. I did sell another one for like 15, I think. So that's a pretty decent brand to look out for. So that's the Depop and the Vinted sales. Now eBay, we have 8 sales. Let me pull up eBay here. We have, okay, eBay sales. Okay, 2 things that aren't clothing. We have a little pack of, probably can't see it very well. These are musical dominoes by the Musical Gifts Company. My girlfriend picked these up from a charity shop for like £2. I sold it for £11. £11. They sell pretty quickly as well. Only had them like a week, maybe a week. This is something that I've sold many times before. If you've followed me for a while, you'll know I've sold a lot of these, and they are backgammon sets. Backgammon sets can't speak. Backgammon sets sell so well. Bit of a tongue twister there. Sell so well. I paid. What did I pay? I paid £7.50 for this, and it sold for £30. £30. If you find them in these nice cases, it's like faux leather, like fake leather, but they sell for about £30. And this is a good size one as well. Even the smaller ones can sell for 25. Why can't I speak today? Why can't I speak? My mouth's just not working properly. Okay, next up, onto the clothing. We have a rugby shirt, which I got from Fleek. I used my credit, didn't cost me anything, so I sold it cheap. It's a men's Blue Harbour. I think Blue Harbour is M&S. Rugby top. Paid nothing, sold for £9. Annoyingly, this is on eBay, so these do have some fees. But, you know, even if I do get fees, it's still a sale, still a profit. This is a shirt I had sat around for a little while, so I did take a low offer on it. It's a manta ray shirt, sold for £6. I believe I paid like £2 or £3 for it. I never paid that much for my manta ray. If you can get manta ray for like £2 or less, it's worth picking up. They do sell cheap, but people do like manta ray. It's quite a nice brand. So pick up manta ray if you find it cheap. Now this is probably the most expensive thing we've sold today. I think it is. Yes, this is the most expensive thing we've sold today. This is a pair of Belstaff jeans. I did pay up for these in the charity shop. They were £15, but I've managed to sell them on eBay for £40. £40 for the Belstaff jeans. I think I had them listed for 45 and I sent out an offer of 40 and sold. These are even going global shipping. So these are going to Japan. These are going to Japan. So someone in Japan is getting a nice pair of Belstaff jeans. Let's hope they make it there. It's a long way to Japan. And now we have a really nice sweatshirt. We have a Russell Athletic sweatshirt. Nice camo print, spell out on the front. Russell Athletic, like plain sweatshirts like this, they're not like massive sellers, but they do sell quite nicely. So it sold for £15. I believe I paid £4 for it. Can't remember exactly, but I think it was £4. It might have been £3. I know I paid like less than £4, I think. But yeah, Russell Athletic sweatshirt. It's a really nice sweatshirt as well. If it was like one size up, oh no, it is large. Could have kept that for myself actually. Oh well, oh well. You don't win them all. And then we have, this is another item I got from Fleek. It came in a bundle of Mountain t-shirts. If you know the brand, the Mountain, they do a lot of like animal print t-shirts. But this one came in that bundle, but it wasn't actually the Mountain brand. It is MGM Grand Las Vegas. MGM Grand Las Vegas, nice tiger print. It sold for £17. I believe I paid £5 per item when I brought this on Fleek. So yeah, that was a really nice one. I think it's vintage as well. Yeah, it's from the year 2000. So 25 years old this t-shirt is. Really nice t-shirt as well. I'm not the sort of person to wear like big animal print t-shirts, but it is a nice t-shirt. And now we have one more item to show. One more. It's the other Dickies workwear jacket. And this one, a bit of a nicer one. It's a bit more like details to it. And like I said, got it for free. Sold it for £34. £34. After fees on eBay, I'll probably see about £30 of that. Maybe a little bit less, maybe like 28, 29. But seeing as I got it for free, that's an absolute bargain. Okay, and that's everything we have sold. Please do let me know if you like this angle better. You know, trying it out, trying a different angle. Because when I watch back my videos and I just see a plain white wall, I was like, sometimes it might look a bit crap. But yeah, good day of sales. People have been paid, which I like to see. Because this month has been actually really slow. Really slow. I don't know if other resellers have been thinking it's been a bit slow this month. I think it's like the month where it's sort of leading into summer, but it's not quite there yet. People are still a bit broke from Christmas and all that, and New Year's. But now, it's slowly getting to summer. Sales hopefully will pick up. And I've been listing a lot more consistently, so that's probably why sales have picked up as well. But yeah, okay, now to get these packaged. Okay, so it's probably only gonna be a short video, just a sales video. I've got to get these packaged. It's quite late in the evening already. When I say late in the evening, it's like 5:30, and I've got to spend the next like hour or so packaging these up, then getting them to the shop and buying some shopping in time for my missus to make dinner. So we're gonna end the video there. We will be having a jumble sale soon. At the point in filming this, it's currently a Friday. We might be going to a jumble sale on the Sunday. So the next video might be a jumble sale video. I might make a video between then, but we don't know. So look out for a jumble sale video coming up soon. But like I said, for now, we'll end the video here. Please do like, subscribe, comment. You know the drill. See you on the next one.